Welcome to my channel once again. We are at the gazebo view inside Jolu.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a very nice place. You can come over with your kids.
We have
And
a
then
children playground here. Guys, it's a very nice place.
you can
You
come
can
over
come
with your
and
kids.
have fun.
Have fun. You know, check it out on Instagram. Gazebo view. So today we're doing something a little different. We're going to talk about fragrance. Yeah. And I have with me one guy, one man who's been in the game for so long. Ever since I met him since 2016, he's been in the game and he's going to introduce himself and tell us a few things about what we have here. What's
My
up?
guy, Charlie.
What
Long time, bro.
There inside.
All right, so
Anyway.
my name is Ajimai Obing. I'll call myself as someone who loves fragrance so well.
Okay.
I have a channel on TikTok called Elite Perfumery.
Okay.
I'll share with you.
All right.
And it's all about expressing the passion for fragrance, the love for fragrance, and just, so I'll say it's a passion 10 business.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, so Ajimai Obing, Elite Perfumery. I'm a fragrance reviewer.
Okay.
I sell fragrance. So fragrance is more or less like a part-time thing,
Okay.
Yeah, so
All right.
that's all
So,
there is to know.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I'd want you to tell the viewers out there what motivated your journey.
Actually, I've always loved fragrance since secondary school.
Okay.
But I happened to sit in a bus one day, and someone came very close to me.
Okay. I mean, say that in English.
In English.
For the purpose of
Smelly armpit, body odor.
Mhm.
And when the person sat by me, I was like, this guy smells so bad, man.
Really?
Yeah. So I promised myself that I was never going to smell like that guy, and I was going to ensure that people associated with me would smell nothing like that guy.
Okay.
I believe that as a gentleman, it's either you have body odor or you have a nice smell, and I don't think anybody would want to be associated with anybody with body odor. So the whole idea of bad smell is what got me into the fragrance game, because I think it's a counter to bad smell. Yeah.
Yes. And how long has that been?
Honestly, I've been in love with fragrance way back since 2008.
Okay.
But I started getting into it more around 2009, 2010.
Okay.
Yeah, that was when I got into the university. That's when I got into it full time.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So what are the importance of wearing a fragrance?
Well, if I can quote Dior, a famous perfumer, he said, perfume is what awakens the senses. I believe that let's assume, as we are here, if someone should walk here without saying a word, and the person is wearing a fragrance, the fragrance speaks before the person says a word.
You're right.
So a perfume is your voice in silence. When you go somewhere and you don't say anything, your perfume does the talking for you.
Okay.
So I think it is one of the greatest first impression any man or woman can ever have.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I know we have the eau de toilette, eau de parfum, and the rest. Can you, tell us the differences?
Okay, so I've always had my customers reaching out to me, telling me, do you have any eau de parfum fragrance? So basically, if you see eau de toilette, the lowest is called eau de cologne.
Okay.
No, I think eau de cologne, followed by eau fresh, followed by eau de toilette, followed by eau de parfum, followed by parfum and extrait de parfum.
I only know about eau de toilette and eau de parfum.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, a fragrance freak like you, I've been in the game for quite a while now, but you know,
You only know the eau de
yes,
toilette and
yes,
eau de parfum.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are a lot. So when you see eau de toilette, eau de parfum, parfum, extrait de parfum, what they are trying to tell you is the perfume oil concentration in the perfume.
Okay.
Eau de toilette, eau de cologne has a lower perfume oil concentration.
Okay.
Eau fresh has a lower perfume oil concentration.
Okay.
Eau de toilette has higher than eau fresh, eau de cologne.
Okay.
Eau de parfum is higher in perfume oil concentration than an eau de toilette.
Okay.
Parfum is higher than an eau de parfum.
Okay.
Extrait de parfum is higher than a parfum.
Wow.
You understand? And then we have the pure oils.
Wow.
So the pure oils are the most concentrated. But one thing people confuse themselves with it, they assume that once a perfume is an eau de parfum, it is likely to last longer than an eau de toilette. That is not true. You see, sometimes the oil concentration, the ideal thing is that it's supposed to last longer than the one with an eau de toilette. But it depends on the fragrance house. Let's pick, I don't have Dior Sauvage here, but let me use Dior Sauvage as an example.
Okay.
Dior Sauvage eau de toilette, it lasts longer than Dolce & Gabbana, the one eau de parfum. So even though Dolce & Gabbana, the one eau de parfum, has much more oil concentration, and eau de toilette lasts longer. So sometimes it does not necessarily relate to how long lasting a fragrance can be, but it is just a measurement of the perfume oil concentration in the fragrance. That's basically what it means.
All right.
Yeah.
So in your best opinion, what are the best fragrances for men?
Honestly speaking, there is nothing like best fragrance for men, because the idea of fragrance is a subjective concept.
Okay.
A fragrance that you will love will not be a fragrance that I will love. Are you with me?
Okay.
So it is more or less like, what are the fragrances that I will most likely recommend for men, not the best per se.
All right. So speaking for myself, I want something fresh, something that will actually catch the vibe of women. You know what I mean?
Okay. So women love fresh scents.
Yeah.
Women love sweet scents.
Okay.
Women love seductive, addictive scents.
Okay.
So if you want fragrances that are more tilted towards the women line, you go for sweet fragrances like something like Azaro Wanted by Night.
Okay.
Very sweet. Cinnamon,
Yeah,
tobacco, something sweet. You go for something like Azaro Wanted by Night.
Okay.
Something sweeter. You can also go for After 9 p.m. After 9 p.m. is a clone of Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male.
Okay.
Cinnamon, pear. So most of the notes are very sweet, and women smell this and see. Women love sweet scents. You see?
So can you say this is a clone of Jean Paul Gaultier?
This is a clone of Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male, and as it stands now, this is the best Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male clone ever made. There is no fragrance that clones Jean Paul Gaultier than 9 p.m. and it's from the house of Africa.
Guys, it's 8 p.m. 9 p.m. Sorry.
Yeah.
9 p.m. Sorry. 9 p.m.
So when you see 9 p.m., what comes to your mind is they are trying to tell you that wear this fragrance at night.
Okay.
9 p.m.
Okay.
That means that if you wear it in the day, you're not going to get the results that you need.
Okay.
But during the day, when the sun shines on sweet fragrances, they become much more sweeter and much more cloying and not as attractive as when you wear them in the night.
Okay.
You're able to get the performance better.
Okay.
I've tried this day and night,
Okay.
and I can confidently tell you that wearing this at night is the best. So the people, sometimes when they name, sometimes the bottle, the color of the fragrance, the color of the bottle tells you when you can wear it.
Okay.
Yeah. So something sweet.
All right.
Yeah. And then you can also go for Instant Crash. This is my most complimented fragrance of all time. It's my most complimented fragrance of all time.
Okay.
And it's from Mancera.
Okay.
And women love it. Women love it. So sweet scents, you can try Instant Crash. Yeah.
Is there any other sweet scents here where?
Oh yeah, there are a lot of sweet scents here. You can also go for, let's say, you can go for Oud for Glory. Oud for Glory has the main note of oud. It has saffron and I think some tobacco and incense.
More of the times the ouds are extremely, potent.
Okay, so interestingly, Oud for Glory is actually it's an oud for people who don't love oud. So if someone doesn't really love oud, that person is likely to enjoy this.
Enjoy this.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, what are the categories of fragrances every man should have?
Well, when it comes to categories of fragrances every man should have, we can center our discussion on three thematic areas.
Okay.
Fragrances you can wear during the day.
Okay.
Fragrances you can wear basically on a hot summer.
Okay.
Fragrances you can wear either at night or on a date. Okay, so when we are looking at normal summer fragrances, you are going for something that is fresh, clean, and citrus. So on that, for a summer, Versace Pomme is one of the best you can go for. Versace Pomme is a clone of Chanel Allium Spot. So if you want an affordable Chanel Allium Spot, that's it. Fresh, clean for summer. When you smell it, just a classy. It's fantastic.
Yes.
Versace Pomme. So for a hot summer, you can go with something like Versace Pomme. And even though there's perception out there that this perfume doesn't last, this is my 2021 formulation, and I get between 7 to 8 hours, which for me can take you a whole day at work. So fresh summer, it's okay.
Alright.
If you want to go for another fresh summer, you can also go for Versace Dylan Blue.
Okay.
So Dylan Blue is much more of an ambroxan patchouli version of this.
Okay.
So this is much heavier than this.
Okay.
So I'll
Like
spray them so that you when you smell them, you understand what I mean. Even though they are from the same house, when you smell it, you are like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is
like
a much
more darker version.
Yeah, much more darker version. And it's the patchouli and incense in there. This juice is nice. So there's a patchouli and incense that's giving it this. So for summer, Versace Pomme, Versace Dylan Blue.
Okay.
For summer too, you can go for Versace the Dreamer.
Okay.
And if you love Iris tobacco, normally when people hear tobacco, they think it is something so strong, but this is one of the well-blended tobacco scents you can ever find.
Okay.
This is the last fragrance that was done under the creative direction of Gianni Versace before he was shot.
Okay.
So this is the last perfume Gianni Versace did for Versace before he died. All right, so basically for the fresh scent, as I was saying, Versace the Dreamer, even though it has the note of tobacco, the Irish tones the tobacco down, and this tobacco is done quite differently than the tobacco in Mancera, red tobacco. So you can wear this on a hot summer.
Okay. All right. So this has been my all-time favorite. You know,
the Dreamer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back in the UK, I remember I visited a lady. It was actually very, very cold, and then upon leaving her place, she decided to give me a hug. And then she gave me a hug and she was like, "Oh my days, you smell so nice."
You're wearing Dreamer?
Yes. So it works pretty well in the cold.
In the cold. Yes. Do you know why? Because of the tobacco.
Okay.
Sometimes those heavier notes, they are able to cut through the cold. That's why normally summer fragrances don't really work in the cold like that. But some of them who has a darker note like tobacco, incense, and that is why this fragrance has become so popular. Even though this is marketed as a summer fragrance, you can wear it in the summer, you can wear it in the winter, because of the incense to cut through the cold.
It's quite unfortunate that we don't have the Dior Sauvage Eau de Parfum here. Back in the UK as well, I was going for a program. We're actually in a queue, getting ready to go clubbing, and then there was this guy from the back.
He came
all the way to me and he was like, "Oh my days, you really smell nice. Like, can I have your Instagram handle?" I just gave it to him, and we became friends from there.
Friends.
I mean, I know how powerful it is to smell good.
Oh yeah. And if you want a Dior Sauvage clone, you can look for Amaf Ventana.
Okay.
Or Pride of Amaf. I don't have them here, but I don't have these are my personal bottles.
Okay.
So some of the perfumes that I don't have here, that means I don't personally own them or I've owned and used them. I've used about 3 bottles of Dior Sauvage Eau de Parfum.
Okay. All right. So tell us, how do you use the fragrance? How do you use it?
Well, I think we were on a tangent of the different categories, so we're done with the summer.
Okay.
So right now, a man, you should have fragrance you can wear for the summer, and that's why I went for this.
Okay.
This.
Okay.
And this.
All right.
If you're a man, you should have an oud-based fragrance.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
And these fragrances, you can wear them during the winter or on a date or even at night. You can go for a very affordable Frank Olivier Oud Vanille. It has oud, vanilla, and rose. This is an oud rose combo. It's called Oud Touch. And then if you want to go a bit upscale to the big boy level, you can go for Manceres Oud Lemon Mint.
Okay.
So for an oud or a night out, you can go for this. Now let's look for fragrances you can wear on the date. You can wear the all amazing, as this is one of the best fragrance from Azaro in my opinion. Azaro Wanted by Night.
Azaro.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, Azaro Wanted by Night.
Gosh, Azaro
Wanted by Night. Fantastic.
Wanted by Night.
Azaro Wanted by Night. You can also go for the big boy. This is very strong. This is the strongest. I'm sure you can smell it after just removing the. This is the strongest Mancera in my collection, and it's called Manceres Red Tobacco. So strong. If you are not into strong scents, stay away from this. The first 10-15 minutes of this is very harsh.
Yeah.
After 15 minutes, it becomes a very beautiful fragrance. And then Oud Lemon Mint. Mancera has one of the best sprays. See, come here. Oud Lemon Mint. So I wore this yesterday, and the compliments were crazy. So this is oud, almond, and lemon.
Oud, almond, and
lemon. Yeah. Even though mint is listed here, honestly, I don't get the mint. But oud, almond, and lemon.
Mancera. Nice.
Yeah, Mancera. Yeah. So basically that is it. So
anyways. Alright, so I know, some of these, fragrances, they have these clones. Can you tell our viewers the clone
of YSL?
Yes.
Okay, I think YSL, this YSL Wiley Parfum, there's a clone of YSL EDP rather.
Okay.
And that clone is Latafa Fakar Black. And the first time I smelled Fakar, I was like, what? This is the closest YSL EDP you can ever find. If you have used YSL EDP, you will know that these Middle Eastern houses, they are going very crazy.
Latafa
Fakar Black. It smells exactly like YSL EDP, and performance is incredible. Okay. I also have here a clone of Pegasus from the house of Parfums de Mali, and this fragrance is from the house of Amaf. It's called Amaf Craze. Craze. And if you have used Pegasus before,
the Nigerians will say craze.
Like you are
so
crazy.
Let's see if it's crazy.
Oh man, it's crazy, man. So the main note here is almond and vanilla.
Oh my goodness.
So if you love Parfums de Mali's Pegasus,
you
should go for Amaf Craze from Parfums de Mali. It's a fantastic fragrance.
Alright. Yeah. Craze
from Amaf, yeah.
So far, tell us about this.
Okay, so I describe this fragrance as the strength of the ocean. It's called Bulgari Aqua Amara. This fragrance has been discontinued. It's no longer in production anymore, so it's difficult to find. So if you see anywhere, grab it and grab extra bottles. It lasts for a long time. The main note is bitter orange, oceanic notes, and it lasts for a very long time. So that's Bulgari's Aqua Amara. As you can see, this is very full. This is my third bottle, and it's an amazing fragrance.
Yes.
I also have with me here a clone of By the Fireplace from the house of Mason Mangela, and this is from the house of Latafa, and it's called Amir Oud Intense. Okay, so if you have smelled By the Fireplace, and you smell this. This fragrance has given me a lot of compliments than usual.
This is dope. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep all these
Test strips.
test strips.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know you have a feel of it when it lasts longer with you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep them, and then I know, I mean, you're a fragrance freak, so once I tell you what, I ask you what this is,
I'll be able to tell
exactly
what it is.
So then we'll take it from there. All right,
That's okay.
so guys, we've come to the end of this video. I'm going to leave his TikTok, right?
Yeah, TikTok
handle, Elite Perfumery, right?
Yeah, Elite Perfume.
So I'm going to leave his handle there. You go there, you can contact him, let him direct you on what to do if this video is not enough for you. And yes, that's it. Ajingo.
Yeah, Charlie. So what I want to say is that the perfumes that I have are not limited to the ones here. These are my personal collections. I have actually a lot that I'm selling, and you can always reach out and pick your perfumes from me. So Elite Perfume on TikTok, guys. See you some other time. Have a blessed day. Charlie, thank you so much for the opportunity.
No worries, no worries.
All right, Charlie.
As always, kindly subscribe to this channel, comment, like, and share this video. So
and remember, your sense of smell is your voice in silence.
It's key.
Peace.
It's key.